Hey, what's going on, y'all? Ethical Sky Hacker here. Don't mind the hat. I don't like how I look without a haircut. This is besides the point. Just a quick, um, I guess showing you all that game out there, and you want to see how to set up your gaming room or setup. It's simple. You ain't got to spend a whole lot of money, and as you get some money, you can add more things or change out things as you want to go along. So this is what I have in my gaming setup, and excuse the mess. I use it also as a extra storage closet for my clothing. So it looks a little messy in here. All right, so off rip, here's my monitor that I use to game on. Here's my tablet that I use as just an extra screen for when I want to have the chat rooms for like Twitch and YouTube up so I can see when y'all are chatting in there. Then I have my little fan, and this is my keyboard. I do not game on my desktop computer or computer yet. I mostly use it just to stream. Here's an extra monitor here so I can view all the streaming apps that I have on here. I use Meld Studio. I used to use OBS Studio. It's really your choice what you want to use. No, I don't know if any one is better than the other, but when I was having some issues with OBS, I switched over to Meld Studio. Um, Here is a stream dock that I use, and you can see what I programmed them for. So that is, I'm able to easily transition between scenes. Um, and then I have like a little storage organizing thing that I keep some of my controllers on. These controllers I used for my Nintendo Switch back here. Here's the webcam. This is the eMeet S600 webcam. It does not come with that tripod. I already had that tripod. So if you get this camera, I forgot how much I bought it for. I know it was like under 80 bucks, but it's really good quality. I think so. Here's my video capture card by AverMedia. That's about 20 bucks there. And most capture cards is going to cost you around that amount. This dongle here I use for the tablet because sometimes I like to mobile game. So this allows me to plug in the HDMI cable from this monitor here into that dongle and be able to project, on the screen and, when I'm live and streaming. This microphone, I just bought this microphone probably almost a month ago now, the Maano PD200X. You really sound good. It's an XLR as well. And then of course you see my PS5, and I have a docking station that I bought recently. This is actually my second one. Sorry for the noise there. And I have my headset by Philips. I like the sound, and I really bought the headset because it's comfortable to wear. Um, for when you're gaming for hours and hours on end. And lastly, my chair, comfortable chair, holds up to about 400 pounds. It does have a pull-out leg rest underneath, as you can see there. And then also my green screen, so I can give that effect of when I'm gaming, you can see like the game behind me and nothing else. Before that, I used to use this other tapestry that you see here. I just ain't feel like taking it down. All right, so hopefully you all saw that, you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Like I said, you can start out really um cheap, as long as if you like to game and you want to game on your computer, as long as it's like at least 16 gigs or above, you should be fine. But if you're streaming and gaming on your computer, you're going to need more than 16 gigs, at least double that amount, right? Because the streaming takes up some processing unit and all kind of other stuff. And then you want to have a good CPU and to be able to get that good quality, no delay, no lag, or whatever the case may be. Oh, let me show you what I started out with. Um, so I started out not again, I didn't start out game streaming on my PC. This is my laptop. Okay, thin Asus laptop, but it has 16 gigs of RAM, and it's really good quality. At the time when I bought it, it was like 750, but you don't have to spend that much, like I said. Right now, because I thought it really couldn't just handle the load, I did also get this mini desktop. Hold on, y'all. Oh, we're gonna go back into the lighting here. So I got this mini desktop. All right, so this mini desktop right here, it did cost close to about $400 for it, but it has like 32 gigs of RAM. It has a terabyte of space, and it's all upgradable. So I can add up to 64 gigs of RAM, and I believe 8 terabytes in it as well. I have an external hard drive that I use so that the recordings for my live play, it can save to here. And then I also added an external hard drive to the PlayStation. Got to wipe that off. And that allows me to move over some games to that I'm not playing or frequently playing, and be able to download more games. And that's it. All right, so like I said, you don't need a lot to really get started streaming. If you are looking to start streaming your gameplay, you don't have to be on camera if you're too shy to do that, or you just don't feel like it. I do it because I want to. I'm not an extrovert, but it's comfortable for me, I guess. And you don't have to start with a lot of money. All you need is a computer with at least 16 gigs of RAM and a decent CPU. Um, maybe a microphone. I would use a microphone. And if you want to get a webcam, get something that's like maybe 1080p, preferably like 4K or better. But I think with TikTok, it streams into, or it uploads into 1080p 60. So there's that. Um, and that's it. If you're going to be a PC gamer and stream, you definitely either need two separate computers, or you need to get a really good computer that can handle that type of load on it, and won't lag on you or freeze or whatever the case may be. All right, happy gaming.